Hello, twin flames. Recently I'm doing videos about what I'm learning in a day because my twin flame doesn't want to talk to me, and it's helping us both and everyone, I guess, to put it out, to record it, because I'm not writing it, so rather I do anything that I have it saved. And today I learned actually a great thing, and I hope it's going to help you. So this has been already going on for me for very long, since my twin, and before this problems with people, right? To manifest people that are not good to you, because we are kind of like perpetuating, maintaining, and actually kind of ordering those things, because this is all we know, and most of all it has to be healed, so we'll not repeat it. It has to be healed in ourselves, why we need alcohol, why we need sex, why, or too much of anything, or why we keep on repeating those patterns, because it wants to be healed. It has a root in a wound from childhood or adulthood or trauma, or both. Most of all childhood, of course, because if a child been raised up, nurtured and nourished, it would not allow itself to come in a traumatic situation, because it would know very early what's good for it, and it would take every possible way out, or it would fight assertively for itself. But if it was raised up in violation and rejection, abandonment, and neglect, and all of those abuse of situations, then it would be codependent, it would be too insecure to to even notice that is not abuse, because abuse it's home. And yeah, it's really hurtful, it's painful to talk about this, but I guess how I said, my goal is authenticity, and I'm very afraid that many people, even in spiritual communities, even among twin flames, they reunited, are not authentic, are afraid of being authentic, of being their truth. And with that, I want to give you a good, positive fact that there is no need to be perfection to be with your twin flame, or deserving. I worked with couples of twin flames who are not perfect, neither in a physical or in a spiritual way. The only, for me, explainable way for that, some are together and some not, is that there is a different pathways, a different missions. It's not about how much you deserve, because you could, if you are not totally distracted yet, you will be able to work on it in this love. But there are some other things why we're not together. So yeah, and I experienced something again with people. They are twin flames, and they're really good worker, spiritual people maybe, but on a personal level, they can maybe even distract you, even I love them from heart. I experienced that they wasn't able to be that loving, authentic in their personality, even having those tools to work with. So not everyone is authentic or pure love if they are twin flames or their spiritual teacher. But what I wanted to say is, why am I actually keep on attracting it in my life? And I understood it happens, and you know that probably for sure. I believe in you that it happens because we still didn't clear something in us. We still didn't understand why we need this. Because if you're in a codependent relationship, you already understood it with your twin or yourself, that you're there because you need this, because you cannot be alone, and you cannot even understand that people can't be alone. For real, they can. You think, no, that's not possible, not for no, not for longer. Believe me, the most happy people are alone for a long time, as such monks, or spiritual teachers, gurus. They are alone. They are very happy. You will say, oh, I'm not jealous, envious on their life. Believe me, you can be, because they are happier than you are, and they are having everything. That's why they are not having a need to be loud to protect their lifestyle. Wow. So so what I want to say, that we keep on attracting those things because we still kind of needing it. We still needing it to heal something in us. And I understood I keep on attracting people. They victimize me in some way because they are selfish, or they are too protective to themselves. Because I am too victimized, too giving. I am too giving, and that's why I receive sometimes pain, bruises, and punches. And you know how I understood this today, and it is really a light bulb. It was because I've been assertive today, and it was kind of unpleasant. Even it was not a talk. I try to be authentic, even talking, when I'm really insecure, but it was writing, and I just wanted to be free and say what my heart is. I don't want to reject or deny it or push it away. It is truth. It is not offending. It is just my truth. And I asked for some feedback. I asked for some message. But I was ignored once again, or I was kind of, even put in a situation where I would reject my truth because it was something that was, kind of like exposing something. But we all are not perfect, and sometimes people who teach certain healings are exactly in those healings not perfect, because they are going this path and having those insights, because this is their mission. What's the issue is the biggest gift, because there is our mission. And so that means that we are not perfect in it, but we perfectly knowing about this topic, so we can help a lot of people who maybe are faster in their healing. But to deny that there is a problem, that is a problem for me. That is unauthentic. And what I discovered, that if those people can even be, many people can even be not following their own teachings, but that doesn't mean that it's not helpful for others who would following it better. So, but to be authentic and to say, I am nervous, I have problems, and not, just, distribute it on the others so you can feel better about yourself. That's not very strong. So, and I many times I allowed myself to be the one who put on myself all the protection for everyone. And I understood today very clearly that is not self-love, as we know, but more over this is not oneness. Is the other side of the extreme is to be selfish and to hurt people, deny truth. The same is to be too giving. So how to be balanced? I understood today when I was kind of doing some knitting, and my cat, as usual, such loving person, yeah, I call her person, and it was like lighting up in my head. Animals are not thinking what you need or what you think. Isn't it incredible insight? Wow! But they still the most loving. So this is wow, right? Great. So with this, I understood oneness. As I said yesterday, it is your heart. It is natural what you feel the most natural and how you express it naturally. Not denying, not lying about, but also not making it up for others so they feel better. None of those things. Just be natural. And to feel, to sniffle on the person as they do. And if they want, they stay. If they don't, they don't. They don't ask how you feel, and they don't ask what is right. They just feel it themselves. And the most of what they do is authentic, is natural, and is oneness in its the most purest, the most raw state. So, and that's what I learned today, that oneness is really about to feel my truth, to stand to my truth, no matter what. And I understood, if I don't want to attract people, I guess, or to be heard, or to be too nurturing, so I understood to be too over caring, over giving is truth. Our grandmother said truth. Oh my god. So we're saying the truth. So it is not only not self-love. To overgiving is separation. You create separation. You maintain still separation. So this is for us who are too sensitive to overgiving. For people who are not giving, only taking, selfish people, this is the other extreme. How I said they have to learn to be more nurturing to others. But for me, it is absolutely not not applicable. I don't even know how to be that way. But I have to learn to be more that. So I have to learn even to be unfair, because I am too compassionate, too overgiving, too sacrificing. So this is the other extreme, which is not oneness either. So it's not self-love, it is a separation. I have to listen to my heart and be truth to it, no matter what the other says. I feel, and actually it is a gift to feel other people, right? So I cannot be lied to, but it is a feeling of so much sensitivity, like the crystal children there are not able to survive and dance in energy. It makes them sick. It's how I feel. Even I'm indigo, or I'm just high sensitive, or become through the ascension process, I still don't know how to manage the energies if they are not truth. But I decided I will give everything, and it does not mean I'm gonna do this perfect. It does mean even if I'm embracing, if I'm making faults, I gonna embrace them because I learned from them. But if I don't want to attract those people, those relationships, those faults, those hurts, those punches, those traumas, those repeating patterns, I have to really commit to every second of my life, with every breath I take, to choose myself and to stand up to myself. And I got stronger with every breath, with every step. Myself, peace, healing, clarity. So, and by that I will grow. And what I learned today is else, because I didn't got guidance, and I shared energy with my twin, and I was feeling his soul confusion. Even he has so much more opportunities to work from home, but he is not happy at all, and depression, and he was even dying like more than myself. And I share and try to heal this, which he misunderstood probably, that I am feeling good. I'm not feeling good at all. I having the same problem, and I kind of figuring out how to step out of this confusion, to find guidance again. But the guidance is to make the right step, which is for us, for the social phobic people, not excited, not good, not peaceful, not pleasing in first steps, like first steps that after being in prison for 30 years or being traumatized and having a breakdown or whatever, or for a small child to making first steps. So yeah, I think it's for my twin it's very difficult, but I hope he's gonna make some stuff, because I am depending I feel like I'm depending on it, because I cannot I feel like this is overburdening. I never felt this way before, this stockiness, because the steps are not taken in the right direction. And in our case it is everything doesn't feel right, but anything would do, anything would help, anything would bring us further. So this is choose another step than we've been choosing before, which was not working. And this is kind of for many people, for the world as well, to make this, leap into unknown, to trust, and this leap in our strength and in faith. But without it, we're gonna suffer. It is not life at all. And I was listening to those teachings, like, it is not life at all. So everything will be better than this. It's like not to be born, and no freedom, only stuckness, imprisonment. So I hope my twin can understand that, but I think he knows. He's just afraid, and me too. So I check everything I get. I will do everything, and even doesn't feel very empowering at first, which is just not the most challenging. Even I think I'm even ready to go through, but it is better to start somewhere where it doesn't feel so frightening. We have 70-17. It means, yes, that's true. So starting somewhere where it feels better, to try to prepare ourselves, to try to make all of those details as much as possible supporting. That's the most important thing for us with social phobia anxiety, and for twin flames, and anyone who wanna make a leap into unknown or step, or so make all of those preparation as good as possible. Even because of the timeline collapses, because there is no such thing as time, I feel all at once. So maybe we're ready for take even the biggest leap if we will really go for it with standing in our heart. But we can do it easier, so we're not procrastinating because we're so afraid to do this big leap we think our vision is. And yeah, we are made for, but we can take it slower, relax, more laid back, more prepared, more, everyone needs that, more supported, more backed up. Yes, that's what I want to say. Was there something else? Yes, today I was guided again. Today I felt Jesus again, because I've been like so assertive today. I was like really fighting with someone and not offending at all. I was actually the one who was right, and I was kind of like treated so cold and so not truth, because there was no integrity to respond in truth or in love. Some people are afraid of love, even they are healers, or spiritual. So we have to maybe show how it goes. We is the victimized, is the sick one. But I actually notice it in every way that those who are authentic and brave to love, they're the most strong, and they really carry everyone around. So, well, we can be brave about this. We can be really proud. So, and I got Jesus today very strongly, because I understood He wants me to be assertive so much that I would not care if I even offend or insult someone, because I am not able to. But my problem is I am too caring. I'm too self-giving, self-losing. So I have to learn to try to be such a so to the degree that I could say I was offending or unfair. Yeah, really, this for those who are such sensitive that I cannot not care for the other on a deep level, like for the child, because we understood oneness in such deep space. Well, life wants us something else. Well, life wants us actually to be assertive, to protect ourselves first. I don't know why, maybe because people are now ready to be one and to be like really authentic. But we're going there. But anyway, to learn to be assertive is very important. So I'm gonna work on that. That's what I received from Jesus today. No matter the cost, I wanna say my truth. And I actually loving, loving to say the truth. But people kind of like scared about this, and what is going on? Of saying the truth. It's not familiar to people. It's unfamiliar. Okay, I wanted to draw some cards for us for the energy that is coming up this week. I wanted to see my twin, but I think I'm not ready yet, or he is now ready. I'm gonna check some time. I felt him terrified, and I recognize myself to be terrified as well. Sometimes if I answer the phone and I think he is there, or some people, I don't know why it comes automatically, but I think assertiveness gonna do, or just think only about myself. It is as rough as it sounds, for people who are really sensitive, overgiving, this is really that they have to become selfish. This is their lesson, and I hope you learn it, because there is no other way. And the clock is saying yes, 17:22. So the card, the first one, it is flow of prosperity from Lakshmi. Oh, this is a good one. That means money comes to us, or other abundance in form from work, communications, projects. Wow, flow of prosperity and well-being. So my vortex card, I cannot shuffle them as I do, for like together like this, because they are so thick. They are carton cards. So because they are carton cards, I'm gonna shuffle this normally. Now let me see what we got for now. And breathe in, don't forget. Love, abundance, prosperity, peace. And breathe out all the necessities, all the details, all the old, unresolved, mishmash stuff. Don't need. Love, healing, peace, clarity. And breathe out confusion, lack, unnecessities, as I said. The card from my vortex is, and we see 3 hands and 1 eye, and I think this is like watching over. Someone is watching over all the manifestations. I can get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship, yeah. As you walk away from one unpleasant situation, the law of attraction will bring another that feels very much like it, and usually quickly. You just cannot get there from there. To get to where you want to be, to that place of feeling better, you have to reach for alignment between you and you. Getting yourself feeling good before you take action is always the best process. But when you do not feel good, you cannot be inspired to any action that will solve the problem. Yeah. So this is basically saying that problems are not existing if you are on a higher vibration. They are resolving miraculously. So you don't have to even breaking your head or breaking your peace over how to resolve something. If you're in a higher vibration, if you can be yourself, things resolving by themselves. That's the truth of the vibration, but you have to believe in it. Don't expect something less in standing in its way of prosperity and abundance. So, and I going to probably even have a gloomy card for today. I'm a bit wild with drawing cards. Have you like it there? Oh man, commitment. Oh, commitment is, yeah, that's right, commitment. And the number is 4. This is about some hard worker, some hard working, like committed worker. Yeah, both of those impulses are like really. So we see a woman on a surge of a wave of trusting energy. Literally, she is believing in where she's heading. So I'm gonna read at least a poem. The awakened heart is like a lantern, keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. Well, yeah, to shelter, protection we talk about. And desire, yeah, too much desire. We are rocketing our desire. It's enough. It's actually happening very automatically. We can stand still by observing the desire in all details, and then we just let it go. We were not attached to it. If we're in a state of an attachment, we're very close to the accomplishment, because we're already kind of like not needing it. And this is actually the accentuation of your right vibration, of you coming closer, or excitement about. We are candles lit by the one great flame. The breath of life does not extinguish us. On the contrary, it only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here in the temple one love, there is no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, simply to bring the warmth and light of love to life. We dance though we're stillness. We're on fire though we do not burn. Nice. Yeah, so we're flames, and this flame is in our heart, and it has to be protected. It cannot be ever extinguished or ceasing, but it can be protected, and if it's recognized for its worth, then it starts to flicker less, and it's not smoke anymore. How sweet. So to take life as it is, very important. On trust how life unfolds for you, even if we doubt sometimes. Just go for them. Life is genius, and life is really supporting you and wants to give you everything you need in the moment, but you have to make the step and you have to have this faith to live in the unknown. And then you have all the bag of the universe. That's how it goes. But we have to make those steps, those faith and trust and protection, assertiveness, authenticity. That's what we choose, and that's gonna be our biggest shield and shelter. So operate out of your heart, of the light that is inside, that is this expansion in heart and mind. This is beautiful. The shining upon our path, the shining on our needs, shining on other people. So, and the ritual, if you want, so if you can light a candle. It's always beautiful. I love candles. Or imagine a flame and say loud, I call upon the sacred flame of divine love. Now, the light of my heart does not waver. It is fixed by the will of the divine and lit by the greatest flame, forever light in the temple of one love. Whom you safeguards the sacred flame of love. Together may we bear serene witness to the revelation of the light within, that the way always be shown pure and true, and the courage to act when needed, and the patience to best serve love is found within our hearts. So be it. Thank you, God. See you next time.